All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely. Always up for it.
Great. So today we're looking at, one of those matches, an FA Cup clash, that on paper seemed like it would be a pretty straightforward win for Manchester United.
Right.
We're talking about their game against Fulham.
Yeah, definitely. Manchester United, a powerhouse. Fulham, well, not quite so much.
Exactly. But you know what? Games like this, they can be deceiving.
Yeah.
Because, we've got highlights and commentary from this match, and let me tell you, it was anything but predictable. More like edge-of-your-seat stuff.
It really was, and that's what we're going to dig into today. The drama, the tactics, the individual moments of brilliance.
Because, as you'll see, Fulham, the underdogs in this scenario, they didn't just show up. They came in with a plan.
Oh, they absolutely did, and they executed it, especially in the beginning, with, I gotta say, a level of precision and energy that really took Manchester United by surprise.
Yeah, the commentator even used the term tenacious to describe how Fulham played, early on. And it was fitting because there were moments, I'm not kidding, where it felt like they might actually pull off a huge upset.
Yeah, they weren't just sitting back absorbing pressure. They were pressing high, forcing Manchester United into errors, creating chances. You could see the frustration building in the Manchester United players.
Oh, definitely. And, that commentator made a really interesting point saying that Fulham needed to kill the game off early if they wanted to truly upset the favorites.
Which makes sense, right? It's incredibly difficult to maintain that level of intensity, that focus against a team like Manchester United for a full 90 minutes.
No doubt about it. And, speaking of focus and intensity, we got to talk about Bruno Fernandes. Because, man, this guy seemed determined to drag Manchester United back into this game almost single-handedly. You could see his frustration with some of those early misses.
He was hitting the post, skying the ball, but he just kept going, never gave up. Exactly. And then, bam! That moment of magic. Perfect touch, perfect placement, ball in the back of the net. You could see the relief wash over him. It was palpable.
Oh, yeah. And that goal, it wasn't just about his persistence, was it? It also highlighted a tactical shift that Manchester United made.
Absolutely. Instead of trying to force their way through Fulham's compact defense in the middle, they started using the wide areas more, stretching the play, creating those spaces for Fernandes to work his magic, and it paid off.
Textbook example of how in-game adjustments can make all the difference. But, this match wasn't just about the attacking players, was it? We have to talk about the goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Both Onana for Manchester United and Leno for Fulham, they were phenomenal.
I mean, it was like a goalkeeper's masterclass. It felt like every time one team had a clear-cut chance, the keeper would pull off some unbelievable save to deny them.
Seriously. And, talk about Leno specifically. There was this one save, a full stretch dive to his right to tip the ball around the post. Manchester United probably thought they had scored there. But Leno, his reactions, incredible.
More than just reactions, though. I was really impressed with his anticipation. He seemed to read the play a split second before the shot was even taken, which allowed him to get a good jump on the ball. Really top-notch goalkeeping.
And, it was this back-and-forth battle between the goalkeepers, these stunning saves on both sides, that really made for a nail-biting finish. Because neither team could break through in regular time. And so we went to penalties.
Penalties. Talk about pressure. Penalty shootouts, they're just as much a mental battle as a physical one. It's all about who can hold their nerve under immense pressure.
And in this case, it was Leno who showed incredible composure. He saved 2 penalties, both with these dives that seemed to defy gravity. I'm not sure how he got to them. Did you study the penalty taker's habits beforehand? Or was it just pure instinct?
I think it's probably a mix of both, honestly. Top goalkeepers, they do their homework, they study opponents, their penalty-taking tendencies, whenever possible. But there's always an element of instinct involved, reading the kicker's body language in that split second, reacting accordingly.
Yeah, you got to have both, I guess. Preparation and that gut feeling. But regardless, those saves, they were crucial. Fulham walked away with a stunning upset victory. And you have to give them credit. Their tactical discipline, their relentless effort, and, of course, Leno's heroics in goal.
They earned that win, no question. And it just goes to show, sometimes it's not about which team has the bigger names or the higher payroll. A well-executed underdog strategy combined with individual brilliance, like we saw from Leno, it can really topple even the giants of the game.
Yeah, it's a good reminder. This is why we love football, right?
Yeah.
The unpredictability, the drama. It's anyone's game on any given day.
Absolutely. You never know what's going to happen, and that's the beauty of it. This Fulham win, it makes you wonder, right? If they can play with this level of confidence and focus, who knows how far they can go in the FA Cup?
Well, we'll be watching. This was a deep dive that definitely delivered. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Always a good time dissecting these incredible matches.